New video tonight shows the moment when an escaped murder suspect was caught after a search that stretched on for more than 14 hours. Take a look at the body cam video. A College Park police officer runs across the street after seeing Hassan Strover hiding in the woods just before 11 last night. We brought it to you as breaking news on Up Late. As the officer approaches, Strover follows those verbal commands to come out and sit on the ground. You can see he's still in handcuffs. He's then taken back into custody. Strover escaped from Arizona deputies yesterday morning at Hartsville-Jackson while they were extraditing him. He faces murder charges in Phoenix. We're going to have more on the case tonight on Up Late at 11.